lesson for you guys today. One of my most, I'll say, painful lessons that I had to learn, but it's going to help you. But before we do that, just a quick announcement, a couple of announcements. Number one, I have a special guest who I'm going to be having coming to my weekly class on Wednesday morning at 8 a.m. Central Time, 9 a.m. Eastern. I normally don't do this, but what I'm going to do, I think, is also because I want every Forex trader to learn what you need to know, including today's lesson. So what I might do for you guys, if there's enough room, is I might post a link even in here just to have a opportunity for you guys to be able to join one of my classes for this special guest on Wednesday. All right, so I'll figure that out, but nevertheless, just be prepared on Wednesday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm sorry, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll probably post a link in here about 30 minutes beforehand to invite you guys as a guest to my class, which is exclusively for paid members normally, but I'm gonna open it up for this special guest because I want you guys to hear what this special guest has to say. Number two, before I do today's lesson, number two, a lot of people was asking about the signal service, and we've been averaging, especially in the scalping session, because in our signal service, we don't just give you signals. That's one portion of it, but you also get 2 additional indicators, and you can attend the live scalping session with Miss Jenny. That's the best part because they've been averaging over 3,000 pips a week on average, just in that group alone, separate from the signals. Okay, so that's on the website. If you want to click the signal service, be our guest, come on in. Okay. All right. Now let me get to today's lesson. This one is very important. Very, very important. Don't go back in Forex. And you say, okay, well, bro, you just did this announcement and all this stuff. Then why are you saying that if you saying don't go back into Forex? Well, here's the reason why. Because what happens in Forex, let me give you the setup first, and then I'm gonna tell you where many of us, including me, have made big mistakes. Big mistakes. So I've been teaching my children how to trade, and I just posted a video up the other day about my daughter taking her first trades. So I met with her over Zoom, and I showed her some charts, and she's never traded before. Okay, and so when we took the trades that you guys saw, GBP, JPY, USD, JPY, and Euro, JPY, which I apologize, I forgot to show the results on the GBP, JPY. We were up about 80 pips on that one. USD, JPY was up maybe, I think 30 pips on that one. But the Euro, JPY, I did remember, I was just trying to get my money before the market turned back around. I think we were up 190 some pips. Either way it goes, all 3 of those trades had won. And this was her first time trading with me. Okay, watch why this is important, because this is where many of you guys are screwing up as well. Don't go back in Forex. It doesn't mean to not go back and trade ever again in Forex. What it means is, here's what she said to me. Listen to what I'm saying. She said to me, oh, this is so exciting. Let's do it again. I said, oh, no. I said, stop. See, that's the first problem. That's the first problem. I said, great, you won some trades. But I said, now we take off work. Because to me, Forex is nothing more than a job. Just like you going to work, you know, just because you got your paycheck don't mean, oh, yes, I'm willing to work 50 extra hours at no extra pay. No, you want to get paid for your time. And so I was telling her, this is where greed kicks in. And when many of you, just like myself, you win trades and then you end up giving the money back. Because instead of you being a professional trader who comes to work, do your trading and be done for the day or for the week, you go right back into Forex again, looking for more opportunities. There are no more opportunities. It gave you what it wanted to give for now. And because you're being greedy, you jump right back in, and all that money you won, you gave back plus some. How many times have it happened? Come on now. How many times have that happened in your trading career? Oh, this is a clickbait. No, it ain't no clickbait video. The title means exactly what your problem is. You need to stop going back into Forex. Once you have won a trade or two, you stop trading. Period. You take off. Come on now. Thank you for these comments in agreement. See, I ain't the only one who went through that. You stop. This is not clickbait. It's to get your attention because many of you guys are struggling when you don't even need to be struggling. Come on now. Thank you, Christopher, for telling the truth. Thank you, Tanya, for telling the truth. Thank you, David. Thank you, people, for telling the truth. The truth will set you free. Oh, he just coming up with a title for clickbait. No, it's to catch your attention to help you to stop screwing up your life. Because if nobody tells you the truth, then you get, oh, well, Forex is a scam. It ain't a scam. You messing up. You don't need no more strategies. You just need to calm your butt down and stop being a gambler. Don't go back in Forex. Let me give y'all a different way of looking at it. Let me give y'all a different way. Come on. I'm going to help you today. I'm going to help this sink into your brain. Because see, here's the problem. And I want you guys to hear me good. You have what's called your conscious mind, and then you have what's called your subconscious mind. Sub means below. And because I'm talking to you at this moment, your conscious mind is ready to click off and say, oh yeah, I already know that. But your subconscious mind have not agreed. This is why you're still doing the same behavior. It's not that you don't know. It's just that your subconscious mind is operating in a different level than your conscious mind. And the problem is when you're trading in Forex, you're highly emotional because it's your money on the line. So who do you think is actually controlling your trades? Your conscious mind, the logical portion of you, or the below portion, the silent one? It is your subconscious mind that takes over. And based on its programming, it will react even when you consciously said, I got a trading plan and I'm going to stick to it this week. How many times have you said that and you still ain't stuck to your trading plan? Come on now, this is the truth. So don't click me off because I'm in your face telling you the truth. You need to stop going back into Forex. Once you have won a trade or two, stop and just celebrate. Well, this is only $5 I won. It was $5 more than you had. Come on now, this is the truth. See, your greed kicks in saying, oh, well, if I won this one, I might as well go get some more. And there you go, just like you. Let me give you all like this. I used to counsel people in relationships because I am a certified life coach. I do have a certification as a life coach. And I've counseled, I can't tell you how many people in the relationship arena and those who are going through divorce. I did that for many years. And here's the problem with certain people, which is the same problem you have. They will get out of a bad relationship, an abusive relationship, only to get back into another one, and then another one, and then another one. And you say, well, why would they do something dumb like that? Oh, before you call somebody dumb, you better hold off because you're doing the same dumb thing in Forex. Instead of celebrating the fact that you actually accomplished something, your greed kicks in, the subconscious portion of you that is out of control, emotional, doing too much, and you jump right back into the market again. And then you lose what you won. So now what do? You go back in again saying, well, I got to win what? Well, I got to win that back again. And then you say, oh, okay, well, I can't make that back. You lost a little bit more than what you actually won. And now you dipping and dabbing into another strategy, into this and that and this, and you're so screwed up. You're so twisted around. All because you were greedy. You didn't know when to stop. Let me give it to you a different way. Have you ever went to a casino and played on one of them little slot machines? And all of a sudden you put your coin in and you pull, and you heard the bells. You won. You won. But did you take your money and walk away? Most people don't. What do? They take their winnings and they put it right back in that same machine saying, oh, I'm finna win again. Not realizing the machine is rigged to only go off every once and so often. So because that bell went off, you assume that that thing gonna pay you again. And not only did you put back everything you won, but now you're reaching back in your wallet and replenishing the machine with even more. When what you should have did, like I do, I ain't a gambler. I don't like gambling, but if I do, and my wife be tripping because she be like, dang, you seem to win all the time. But here's what I do. When I win, I get up and I cash out. I'm going to go eat lunch or something. Y'all go ahead and do your thing. Do whatever you want to do. But me, I'm going to take my winnings. Thank you, Lord, for the blessing. I'm gone. I'm done. And the same process is required in Forex. Know when to stop. Let's go a little bit deeper. Some of you guys know what are the best days to trade. I ain't gonna give you all the free tools here. You want to learn more? Pay for it. You don't want to pay for the classes? That's fine. Just accept these free ones, but don't expect me to give you everything. There are certain days. Here's what I told my daughter. I say, hold on now. I said, what times and what days did I say that we trade? See, I had to remind her just that quick because greed kicked in. Oh, it actually worked. Her first time trading, and she won money, and she's seen it. And she got, let's do it again. Because I will stop right now, and we will never have a conversation again because I'm not raising an addict. Did you guys hear what I said? I am not trying to raise a Forex addict. And this is where some of you guys are. You are a Forex addict. How many times did I tell you don't trade as soon as the market opens? And yet you cannot be patient and wait for the market to open. The market opens in a couple hours. I told you time and time again, don't ever touch the market when it first opened. I did a live video on it, showing proof of what I said, that the market will automatically open up spreads by 10, 15, and 20 pips. It's not even worth the trade. So just wait. But do people listen to me? Oh no. Why? Because you're dealing with market addiction. You don't know when to quit. You don't know when to stop. The market got you caught up in a twist. And you're addicted. And you keep claiming that you're going to one day become a Forex trader on a professional level. You're lying to yourself because you refuse to accept the truth for what it is. You're an addict. And it's not going to work. You need to step your butt away. Answer this. Riddle me this. When was the last time you took one day off from actually even trading? See, there goes somebody to tell the truth. They said they made $200. Wait, I took an account from 200 to 300, then blew it the same day. See, come on now. This is truth. This is truth. Undisputable truth. Yes, I'm in your face because I love you. I've been through it. It's painful. It's no joke. It ruins your day. It took your smile right off your face. You were smiling 1 minute because you knew you won. But greed kicked in and you said you're going to walk away. You closed the computer and yet you went right back and turned it on. That's market addiction, family. That's market addiction. And this is non-debatable. Anybody who's been trading in Forex for quite a long time, you know darn sure, I almost want to say another word, you know darn sure well I'm telling the truth. That's why lately can't nobody call me no scam, because only a real trader who been through the pains of trading understands this kind of level of pain that they have inflicted on themselves. Because you did it to yourself. You won the trade. Why didn't you just get off your butt, walk away from the computer and go celebrate? No, greed kicks in. And the whole time, the conscious, logical portion of your mind tells you to quit. But the subconscious mind that has not been programmed correctly is saying, let's go get some more. And you knew you should have quit Forex. Just quit for the day. Not totally, but for the day. I won a trade. I don't care if it was $2. I don't care if it was $5. It was more than what I had. And I can build on this strategy because I got something that won me some money. But then you come back and you cause your own affliction. See, only a real trader who really been trading for a while can teach this level of truth on a level of honesty. There's a lot of videos out there and I ain't got no problem with them. You never hear me on here talking about another person on YouTube, except for there may be this one person because he's trying to impersonate me. And I'm praying about whether I should just do a video because he's trying to impersonate me. And he created a program and we're going after him behind the scenes, but he made his name almost exactly like mine, and he out there selling some bull crap program with my same exact name and simplicity, and it ain't me. So he might be the only exception. Other than that, I don't bother with everybody else and what they do. But I will tell you this, I ain't seen too many videos where people come on this camera and say, you know what, yes, I'm a Forex professional YouTube, I'm a professional Forex trader, but here's the truth of what happened to me along the way. You ain't gonna see too much of that because people don't want you to know the pain of what they went through to get where they are. I don't mind. Because if my pain can literally help one person, then I've done my job. And I've been through it time and time again. And sent myself into an emotional roller coaster that was unhealthy. And people ask me, one student asked me the other day, and thanks to him asking me this question, which is why this video is also here. I'm very raw and straightforward with my experience. Because if I can help you not fall into this pit, then I'm helping somebody. And my pain was not a waste. He had asked me about when do I felt like I made it. And the truth is, I've been through so much in this journey until even when I'm making money in Forex, it doesn't feel like I made it. That's why I tell them I'm still a student. I'm just a couple of steps ahead of you guys when I'm teaching these classes. They'd be like, man, you know so much about Forex. I will never call myself the Forex GOAT, greatest of all time. Leave that to other people who want to brag. I'm a wounded soldier who's just coming back and trying to help others. And this is one of them. The own self-afflicted wound of going back into the market when you know you should have walked your butt away. And now you're angry. And now you're depressed. Now you're upset. This is why I'm coming to the conclusion. I don't think Forex is for everybody. Anybody can come and make money. Don't get me wrong. Anybody can come to the Forex market and I can teach anybody how to trade Forex. That's not the issue. The problem is I can't teach you how to get your butt off them charts. It ain't our time to go to work. I literally have a work schedule with Forex. I am not trading all day. I have a schedule. A matter of fact, I just bought me a brand new watch. One with vibrating alarms. And when the alarm goes off, that means I get up out of my bed and I go to work. And I bought a vibrating watch. One of my students during class and said, yeah, I got this vibrating. I said, man, that is brilliant. So my alarm, when it goes off, I don't have to wake my wife up with the alarm. The alarm rings on my watch. Okay, it rings on my watch. So it vibrates on my wrist to wake me up only. I go upstairs, I go to work, do my job, which takes about 15 minutes, place my trades, and go back to bed. And then in the morning, I know whatever the results are, I'm done for today, and I come back the next day and rinse and repeat. I have learned to hate Forex so much until I'm skeptical about over trading. And what that hatred did was put me in the category of being more professional, because it wasn't the Forex market who made me that way. So I realistically have no reason to hate the Forex market. I should have been hating my own behavior. But you know how we are. We don't like to take responsibility for ourselves. So we have to project that onto something else. And I chose to project it onto the Forex market because it's too painful for me to really look at myself in the eye and say, you screwed up because you're being greedy. Can I get an amen on this one? Am I talking to anybody in here who have been through the same experience as me? These are self-inflicted wounds. So now I don't even want to look at the charts. I woke up, and here's the thing. Some of you guys, you wonder, well, when will this ever end? Come on now, you better come on with me. When does that ever end? I can't tell you for you personally, because some of you guys have a whole different personality. But if you are like me, it doesn't end. It's a day-to-day, week-to-week struggle to prevent myself. I woke up this morning, and the first thing after I got done handling responsibilities, I literally just got done having breakfast with my wife. You know what's been on my mind today? Oh, I need to go look at them charts and look for some setups that's coming up this week. No. I need to, no. And I keep fighting. Literally this morning, I had that fight with myself. You ain't gonna trade on, see, because the problem is, if I look at them charts, I know darn sure well I should not be touching them charts today. Because when I journal my trades, which if you're in my group, I gave you a journal. It's in the tutorial steps. When you buy Simplicity, I give you a trading journal. And when I started journaling my trades, I found out the most horrible days of my trading where I lost almost all my trades and blew most of my accounts throughout the years. It was on Sunday, and especially during the market open. And yet, me having that knowledge here in my conscious mind, my subconscious mind is still fighting it. Come on, let's look at these charts, because you know, man, it might be a good setup. See, as we speak, I have to fight it. The urge to get back in the Forex market. When I know this is a day that, like the Bible says, take a Sabbath day. That means a day of rest from the market. When was the last time you did that? Where you just really stuck to your trading plan and said, I know I don't want to trade on this day. But how many times have you broke it, loved one? And see, nobody tells you this stuff. They don't care. They literally don't care. Just buy my program, buy my program. They don't tell you this stuff because they're afraid you won't spend the money. Me personally, you can join or you don't join. I mean, it's cool if you do or you don't. See, I'm not doing this to get you to join. I'm doing this because my heart is so full of pain about my experience until I got to go back and tell somebody not to go down the road I went through. Because that's what a good coach will do. A good coach will expose their own truth about what they did wrong in hopes that you will do the right thing. And that's what I'm here to do. So if you join, cool. If you don't, that's cool. I'm not doing it to get you to join. I'm doing it because I'm in so much pain from this market. And the only way I can flush out the pain from my experience is to come back and help somebody who may be suffering the same thing that I went through. And in this one, it's a self-inflicted pain because you keep jumping your butt in. Now I'll conclude with this. The whole time while I'm over trading in 10 trades, 12 trades, Knowing darn sure well that wasn't part of my strategy. But greed kicks in. You can't. I had one mentor in the markets, and his teaching echoed in my head and still does. I remember when he was teaching me on trading, and he taught from his behavior. And he would always say, I'm just waiting for high quality setups. He would always say, wait for high quality setups. High quality setups. I can hear his voice in my head right now. Wait for high quality setups. And he said, here's the days you should trade. Here's the times that you should trade. And wait for high quality setups. And he said over and over again, I will wait all week long for the one trade setup that I'm looking for. And if I don't see it, then I just won't trade that week. I said, my God, that's powerful. Did you hear what I said? That is powerful. Why? Because he had discipline. And so if he came to the charts and saw nothing available, he had the will and ability. Unlike some of you, you don't make them charts. Well, this do kind of look like. No, if it ain't it, then you ain't got no business trading. If it ain't it, then don't make it into something that it ain't, because it just ain't it. Well, you know, it kind of, and see, you justifying getting your butt back into the market when you know you should be quitting. Type a number 100 in the box if you know I'm talking to you and telling the truth. Or maybe not talking to you. You know, we don't like to tell the truth on ourselves. We like to talk about the cousin. So type a 100 if you got a cousin or a friend who trades like that. They know doggone well what they seeing ain't what it really should be. And they have uncertainty in their heart, but they have a need to trade. Come on and bring them 100s. Come on now, that's the truth. I've done it. Justifying. Knowing doggone well what I'm looking at ain't exactly what it's supposed to be. But I have to justify being in the trade. That is gambling, family. You are dealing with Forex addiction. That's your problem. Some of you guys, you don't need nothing else but to stop. And especially, oh God, I got to say this before I go. The smaller the account, the worse the behavior. Write that down. Write that down. Write that down. Oh God, if you don't get nothing else from me. The smaller the account, the worse the behavior. And you say, why is it like that? Because what happens is your greed kicks in and you don't understand that, oh, well, I only made $2. Hold on, family. Ain't that $2 more than what you had? Yeah, but it was only $2. See, let me tell you what your flaw is. Your flaw is you're looking at everybody else who's making 1,000 or making 2,000 or 5,000. And so you discount the process of how you made the $2 because you're focusing on trying to make the $10,000 so you can post up and show off in front of everybody how much you made. Not realizing that the $2 process can convert into $4, and 4 can turn into 8, and 8 can turn into 50, and 50 can then turn into 100, and you can duplicate the process and get your way on out to success. But because you're discounting the $2, you jumping back in and you just gave back the $2 plus your $100 account. Now you got to replenish it all over again, working overtime, doing the same dumb thing all over again because you're greedy. I got an email, my team did, and I looked at it. This just happened yesterday. I got an email from somebody who said, well, you know, he ain't no real trader, you know, because he ain't got his stuff posted on what's this thing they always want you to do on where they can track your results. And I forgot what they call that. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about. Tell me what it is. I forgot the name of that. I can look up. No, we banned them. So what is that where they can track and see your results and all this and that and this? What is the name of that thing? Y'all talk to me and tell me what it is. One of y'all up in here know. Okay, one of y'all know. So he said, because, you know, if I can't see his historical results, my FX book, yeah, my FX book. So if he ain't attached his account to my FX book and I can't track it, here's the problem. Number one, who said that I need to bend to your will? The hell I've been through. And you think I'm just going to bend my butt over to your will to prove to you that I am legit. Even though every week I'm posting live before and after trade results. But that ain't good enough. And so this person went on to call me a scam. Do you think I care? Number two, I don't even want you as a student. I don't want your money. Keep it and keep your screwed up mind along with it. Because I've been through too much hell and back. Too many tears in front of my God on my knees. Begging the Lord to help me to get myself under control. To submit myself and lower my standards of who I am to prove to somebody. And y'all want to know why I don't do that? Yeah, I'm going to get back to that small account. You know why I don't do that though? Because we have a signal service. I just told you guys. We have a signal service. In the scalping group alone, they average about 3,000 pips a week. That's outside of the signals. And that's in the live trading class with Miss Jenny, who's one of our team members. See, here's the problem. How did you know for sure that I was the one who took the trades? I could have been getting signals from the signals group and then putting them on my trades and making you believe that they were my results with authenticity, but you never seen me trade. But you expect me to submit myself to you. No, it ain't gonna happen. Because here's what I learned for myself. After everything I've been through, one of the things I know is people with small accounts and small minds are some of the hardest people to teach Forex to. Oh, I just stepped on some toes. They ain't gonna like me. Lord, I asked them to subscribe to my channel, but I know a lot of them, because of that statement I just said, that hurt their feelings, and so they're gonna unsubscribe and never come back because they don't want the truth. But the truth of the matter is, they are some of the hardest people to teach. Because they're the most stubborn. When I say don't touch the charts, I mean don't touch the charts. Why is you looking at this pair? Does it have anything to do with what I taught you? And some of y'all in my group, you'll be coming to my classes. You know I'm telling the truth. Some people are like, Uncle P, can you look at this chart with me? And I'm sure, it's my class. I love looking at charts with my students. But you know, I confront them. Why are you bringing this chart to me? Is this something extra that you're seeing that I'm not seeing? Because based on what I'm saying, this has nothing to do with what I taught you. But see, market addiction will cause you to fabricate a truth that ain't there. And so you convince your mind that it's the truth and this is a legitimate trade. No, it's not. You know doggone well. And when you lose the trade and you go back and you do your analysis, you look at it and you say, why in the heck did I take this trade? I ain't say the word, but you know what I mean. Why did I do that? And then what made it worse is because you doubled down on that trade. You over leveraged on that particular trade and blew your freaking account. When you knew you should have quit. You should have got your butt up and walked away. I love y'all enough to tell you the truth. even if it's calling myself out on what I did wrong. Because again, if I can help one person to not make the mistakes I did, then maybe your journey in Forex won't be so painful as mine was. Do everybody understand what I'm saying? Type a yes if you get it. Let me leave you guys with this. I said this in the beginning of the class. So Derek said easy pips to Megatron. That's one of our trading systems, easy pips. And especially, hey, that new indicator we just released last week made, oh my God, trading is just beast mode easy now. Oh my God. That's why I don't spend time on it. But let me leave you guys with this. I said this before and I'll say it again. Number one, the special guest that I'm having in class on Wednesday, even if you're not a member of Super Easy Forex, it's okay. I'm going to log in here on YouTube on Wednesday morning at, where class start at 9 a.m. Central Time. So at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, I'm going to post the Zoom link. And first come, first serve. I did this once before and the room ran out of room and people were trying to hit me up. Hey, how do I get in? Look, you either come on time or you just don't come. Because see, I'm going to post a link to my group first. And I told them they can bring their family members too. This is how important this guest is going to be. I said to them, you can even bring your family members too. And now I'm going to also post a link so that if you guys are on YouTube, you want to join on Wednesday at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, 8:30 a.m. I'm going to post a link so you can join so that you can hear me interview this guest. And it's going to be eye-opening and surprising. I promise you, it's going to be a surprise. Some of you guys, you think you know what it might be about, you have no clue. And it's going to be one of the best interviews you hear because it's going to be completely opposite of what you think. And that's what you need. You need a wake-up call. Just like today's class, you need a wake-up call. So make sure you're available. Number two, a lot of people have been asking about our signal service. Again, we do not offer just signals with the signal service. It's a lot that comes with it. We also will give you signals all during the week. Okay, but we also have the live trade scalping session so you can learn from a professional scalper. Her name is Miss Jenny. She's a six-figure earner in our group and she teaches classes. You will be trading live with her as she's looking at charts with you, and you will get 2 additional extra indicators at no cost for being a member. And I told you guys, they've been averaging about 3,000 pips just in that group alone per week because of what pairs they're trading and how they do it. So if you want to join that group, please click on the join button for the live signal service, okay? Other than that, if you're going to be available on Wednesday morning, and no, I'm not recording it and posting it in here on YouTube. I always record it and post it in our personal groups, but I'm not posting it in YouTube. So either you come on time or you just don't, okay? But I promise you this guest is going to be a blessing to you guys. All right, guys? Hopefully today's class helped. Please like and subscribe if you like the content of what we're doing. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Please share this video with family, friends, or anybody else who you know is trading in Forex and struggling. Because some of you guys, you might have been trying to tell them this whole time. Yeah, I know, that too easy. I told you that too easy system is a beast. Ooh, I mean, oh my God. It just takes your trading to a different level, a whole different level. Okay. So again, it's this right here. That's what they're talking about. This right here. This literally is going to tell you what's going on with the buyers and sellers in the market. So before you even take a trade, you'll have a heads up on where are the institutionals' money at? Where are the main players' money at? Are they on the buying side or are they on the seller side? So before you even take your trade, oh, hold on, right here. See, right here, you can see it right here. What, should you be selling anything or buying? You can look at it right here. It's green. Buyers. Buy. That's CAD twist, by the way. And you can see that's why over here, I'm up 8 pips already. I held this one over the weekend. Normally I don't hold trades over the weekend, but you know, it is what it is. We'll see how it play out. But the point is that at the time when I was in it, I kind of knew who was in control. See, just that simple. But anyway, it's not a promotional video for that. But anyway, I love you guys. Have a great Sunday, and I'll see you on Wednesday. Bye.